So, been working on the mount escapes, the mount control, the mount submissions. So we've covered Americana, armbar, arm triangle, all beautiful things, submissions from the position that we're getting ourselves to, with the cross face and the underhook on our partner's arm. So the last one we're going to look at is going to be a mounted triangle from this position. So, as we've been working on this cross face, good pressure with the shoulder, we're coming underneath the elbow and we're working this arm up high. And again, we're just getting a little bit of control over the armpit while I just transition my arms. So, to get the arm, the triangle position from here, I'm going to switch my arms over so that I can get control of this arm. I'm going to go to his wrist and start planting his wrist to the floor. My goal is to get my hand here into his armpit. You can see what that's going to start doing to his head. Just lifting his head, making it really uncomfortable and a really difficult position for him to deal with. Like we did for the arm bar now, I'm going to slide my knee up to the outside. So it just gives me a slightly better angle for me to bring my leg over the top. So my goal now is to get this foot over the top of this arm. So the more mobile of you might be able to just go swing through nicely. If you're not quite as mobile, you might want to step onto the arm first and then make the transition through. So like a little checkpoint on top of the arm. Then we're going to look to push the leg underneath. So we're getting the calf right underneath the neck. And we're going to need to lean because I want to try to get this knee underneath this ankle. I'll talk about it in a minute if we can't quite do that, if your legs are not quite long enough. So I'm going to just lean, get my knee underneath. Now, details for finishing the triangle from this position is I want to try to get my hips behind where his tricep is, and I want to try to align my shins. And then down to the side, and we squeeze to get the finish. If we can't quite get the finish from here, we've got arm bar, wrist locks we might go for, or we could always take the option to roll to our back. If your legs are not quite long enough, try to do the same thing. So basically try to get your hips and your quad behind the arm and just pull the knee up so we're not actually crossing the legs over. We still turn to the side, we've still got the shins in line, and we squeeze and we get the finish, okay? So just a slight change on the way that we finish at the end, depending on whether your legs are long enough to get the triangle position in. All good? Beautiful. So, cross face. Walking up like we've been working on, hand into the armpit, and then we're going to look to switch the arms. Again, thinking about like keeping his head off the floor so it makes it difficult for him to bridge. Hand's going to come to the wrist, start to push the hand to the floor, all the weight through it if you need to. And look, I want to just lift his shoulder up, put the pressure into the back of his neck, and I put my hand into the armpit. Slide my knee up, change my hip angle slightly. Then I'm looking to step over the top, immediately grab hold of the shin, and then a little rotation round so I get that calf in the right position. Lean and lock up. Try to get that quad again behind, shins in line, squeeze and finish, or any other little submissions you want to hit from that place. Okay? Should we do it one more time, just for fun? Just for fun. 1, 2, walk the arm up, grip, grip. Into the armpit, slide up, step over the top, grab, slide through, lock it in, turn, and finish. Mounted triangle, let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go.